Howdy, folks. Today, you guessed it, we're going fishing. We're gonna try something new today. Something that I don't typically do. I don't use a lot of soft baits when I fish. I like to use the hard baits that are just, cast and reel, retrieve, no real tacks or anything. But I recently got this nice deal online, and I picked up a bunch of little Googan baits here. What do I got here? Let's take a look. I got all the little mini ones because you know that I like to fish light and small. So I got me a small bandito bug, a 7 1/4 inch mondo worm. Now that may not sound small, but in comparison, this is the regular size mondo worm. So you can see there, definite difference. What do we got here? A Kraken craw. I think this is a 3 inch. Yeah, right there. 3 inch Kraken craw. And the 4 inch lunker log. Now these are all the miniature size of the regular bass baits because, well, I fish small. Generally, I go to small areas, I use light tackle. And so I got some little bitty jigs here. And I don't know crap about these things. These are the only 4 I got. Because I don't fish this way, but I figured may as well do something with it. Googan Squad's got this thing, and if you don't know who the Googan Squad is, I guess I can put a link to their channel below, but they're like the big name in YouTube fishing, and they've got their own tackle and all this, and they just made this Team Googan thing you can sign up for, and they give you deals. And they just ask for you to shill a little for them. So here I am, I'm shilling a little bit so that I can, get points or whatever they do to give me discounts. I have to look into it again. But I get discounts on their stuff, which is good because they make really good lures. They're just really freaking expensive. So I'll take the discounts. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna go out, throw those things, and there's a couple different ways to throw them. There's those jigs originally I said. And we've also got where I can just, I've got the hooks here. I can throw them on hooks like these, throw them out there without the jig, or maybe throw a weight on them, or some hooks like this. But I'm gonna try a couple different things and see if maybe I can catch a bass or two before work. It is the worst time of the day to go fishing as it is pushing 1 o'clock. And so, I got about a half-hour drive to where I'm fishing. Then I can fish for about an hour, and then I got to go to work. So we'll see if we can make anything happen. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna get to it, get driving, get to the spot. So see you there. All right, we're here. We made it down to the pond. Took a little bit longer than I originally anticipated, but I can still kind of push my luck and fish for around an hour. I'm a lot closer to work here than I was from my house, so I can kind of work with it a little bit more. You'll notice I've changed my hat. I figured that if I'm going to shill for Googan Squad, I may as well put on my Googan Squad hat. Although the one I originally had on is from a member of the Googan Squad. But here we are. We've been here before, this little pond here. We got some overcast now. Sun's kind of gone away. Don't know if that's going to make a difference. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe the fish will want to be out because it's not so bright. But we're going to find a place. I am starting with the little jig and the Kraken craw on there. I got my 7-foot medium light with a 25-pound braid and a 12-pound leader. Since I don't have as much time as I thought, I'm probably only going to use 2 of these lures because there's really, I've got 4. And they all kind of work the same. Like there's a big difference between the 2 worms and the 2 creature baits, which is the Kraken craw and the bandito bug. And then I've got the mondo worm and the lunker log. So we'll use the worm, one of these on the jig. So let's get to it. So as I've mentioned, haven't really ever fished this way, but my understanding is that I throw it out there, I let it hit the bottom, then I just kind of give it a couple little pops, let it float back down. Sun's come back out. This water's kind of dirty. It's normally some pretty clean stuff here. Got a stick caught on there, but oh well. Not really sure if that's gonna make much difference or not. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with doing this. I've just got a basic understanding of it. Oh, this might help. So the Googan Squad, or the Googan baits, when they're packaged, I forgot about this, but like their little tendrils here, they're connected to each other to keep them nice and fresh. So now that I've broken it, I'll get a nice little wiggle on these claws as it goes. That connection helps it retain that shape and the angles at it so that it performs the way it should. They also come in little hard plastic containers. That way they also retain their shape. They don't get all bent up and mucked around. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was a fish. He grabbed it. Oh, that was completely my fault. He wasn't very big, but it was a fish, and I messed it up. Dang it. What is going on with this? I think, there we go. Darn. I didn't think my lure was that close to the surface, so I didn't know what was going on. But it looks like I can just kind of swim it a little as well. I don't know. It's not very deep here, I guess. Damn. There's one. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. You tricky thing. Well, we got us the grass bass. Oh, I just felt the weight on there and I set it. Didn't fight back, and I thought that was really strange, but you know, I was hopeful. I went with it. There's a bass. Oh, that's a bowfin right in front of me. Okay. Now bowfin, or is that a bowfin or is that a carp? Bowfin. Oh, he's still on there. Now they'll just bite anything, so I literally just dropped that right in front of him. Ha ha, you stupid thing. I haven't caught one of these in a while. Whoop, there he goes. Hook came out. Ah, that's a shame. I wanted to show him off. But, oh, he just took my thing right off. They got some teeth on them, but they're a real pain to unhook. So I'm not super upset. I got the hook out. He didn't snap me off. There's my craws. This is what I was talking about with the little shell that they come in. So they come packaged like this, and it makes sure they hold their little shape all in there. It also holds their scent. Yeah, these things, they smell pretty heavily like black licorice, which I don't mind. I rather like black licorice, but it gives something for the fish. They're also full of salt. So they don't taste like black licorice if you bite into them. They taste like awful salt plastic. But hey, sometimes you gotta bite these things. Just remember to break our doodads, get our pincers pincing, and try to rig this thing up. Come on. I am not proficient at this, so don't judge me. I think that'll work. Sure, why not? Looks good to me. Well, we have now had 2 fish take this lure, 2 different types of fish at that. Although, bowfin will eat anything in their face. Although I guess to be fair, a bass will pretty much eat anything it can fit in its mouth. There's a bass. Hey, little fella. All right. I saw him come out and grab it. Stop it. Get out of there. There we go. Not a giant fish, but it's bass, and I'll take it. How long did that take me? It's now 2:08, maybe about 20 minutes. So, now that we have gotten success on our jig creature bait combo, we're gonna change it out. All right, we are going with the 4-inch lunker log this time. I'll show you what we got going here. So, what I've got, get this back through, is an offset worm hook here. And I'm guessing this is the front of it. Pop that through. Nope, pop it through like that. Bring it around. Then you'll kind of twist it and force it up into the crook on the hook there. Again, I'm not an expert at this, so see where that's gonna go out. Punch the hook through like that. So it should kind of just sit nice on top and kind of flat and flush, but I'm bad at this, so it doesn't. And then I've got, this is an optional thing you can do with it, is I call these little bullet slips, and it's a little weight on top, and it's just gonna help me with casting distance, and it'll make it fall more this way. You can go weightless, and it'll just kind of wiggle and drop horizontally, but I'm gonna go with the vertical drop, just so I can get some more distance on it. And maybe it'll get a little more attention that way when it's kind of poking up off the bottom. Yeah, it's a decent little cast. Let it sink. And as far as I know, this retrieve is the same on this as the other one, where you just kind of pop it around a little bit, reel it back in, let it sit, give it a few little pops, let it do its thing. There we go. My line got all tangled on the tip of the rod. That's, precisely what you want. Probably wouldn't happen if I had a heavier rod and stuff. I know a lot of bass fishermen, they'll come at this with like a medium heavy 7-foot rod with like 40-pound braid and 20-pound mono. I'm going a lot lighter than that. Plus they have bait casting rods and I've got a spinning. But I seem to be doing the job just fine. That's grass. Dang it. Am I gonna get it out of it? on now. Nope, line broke. Did I save any of the mono? No, it broke at the braid. Shit. Well, give me a second to redo all this. Tying straight braid's not my strong point. Alright, managed to get my knot tied and decided I'm going to switch out to the mini Mondo here. Make sure I get all that back inside. There's a reason you're in there. I don't want to have to smush it all. Oh well, fuck it, I guess. Because we looked at the lunker log and I snagged it. You know, nothing that great there. But they work about the exact same. And these ones you also need to remember to detach the tail. And they're gonna rig up just about the exact same way. I think this way. I've got it upside down. So I forgot about the twist. So that way, that, twist, up the shank. And good enough. Now this one, I don't have to bounce around as much. I can swim it a little more. And I think my hook's maybe a little small, but hopefully it won't matter too much. And we're still got the weight on it. I get down at the bottom. I'm just gonna slowly retrieve it down on the bottom. Maybe something will grab it, who knows. 230. Huh, well, shit. I don't have a ton of time. I got about 10 minutes. I guess I'll just stay right where I'm at. Just, I can't get over there real quick, I suppose. Let me bring this back. Let's see if we can get over there. Maybe cast that opposite bank. Yeah. I haven't been late to work in like 3 years, so they probably won't be upset if I am a little bit today. Got a little fisher down here. Hello, fisher bird. Someone cut a path up in here. Can't imagine the golf course is doing it. Where am I trying to go? All right, that's not gonna be helpful, I guess. I'm gonna have to charge through here. This will be fun. It's very thorny. All right. That is deep. Oh boy. Ah, lots of thorns. A little bit of a path. We're getting there. There, now it cleared up a little bit for me. There we go. This is not as solid ground as I had thought. Maybe there's just... All right. This will be a challenge if I hook into anything. But I'm up to the challenge. Adjust this. All right. Is that a fish? It is a fish. Yes! Success! Ha ha! It's not big. I told you these little ones will eat this thing too. Stop it. Hold still. Let me grab your mouth. Come on, come out of there. Being a little stubborn. Doesn't help that I'm trying to do it left-handed. Come on. There we go. There we go. Nice little guy. No real good place to throw him, so we're just gonna huck him out there. Grab the pliers. All right, just in time for us to have to go to work. Excellent. All right, well, kind of stomping back through the marsh here. That was a success of a day. You know, for the time limit we had and for trying new things and also making a point to try to show off something, that was a pretty good success. I caught a fish on both types of baits. The jig with the crawdad, you can use that bandito bug that I had, like it's exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. But yeah, it got 3 fish. I missed the first one because I had no idea what was going on. The bowfin slipped off the hook, but that's kind of a cheater fish. Anything they see, they're just gonna snap onto. They're vicious. I love them. But then we legit caught that bass. We lost our lunker log, so it didn't get a real fair chance. But the mini mondo, I don't know if that's its actual name, but that's what I'm gonna call it. It took a second, but did its job. The fish weren't the giantest, but it's not a big pond. So success of a day. I had fun. I gotta go to work. I'm sweaty as heck. It's hot as balls out here and humid as all hell. So thanks for sticking around and catch you next time.